Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn about Buddhism in India, a religion that teaches peace, non-violence, and right living. Now we are discussing about the introduction of Buddhism. Buddhism is one of the oldest religions of the world. It focuses on understanding human suffering and finding a path to peace and liberation. The presentation aimed to explain the origin, teachings, spread and significance of Buddhism. First, introduction to Buddhism. Buddhism was founded by Gautam Buddha in the 16th century BCE by Gautam Buddha. It originated in India and later spread to many Asian countries. Buddhism teaches people to live a moral life, practice meditation, and develop wisdom to overcome suffering. The birth of Siddhartha Gautama. Siddhartha Gautama was born around 563 BCE at Lumbini, which is now in Nepal. He was born into a royal family and lived a comfortable and luxurious life. During his early years and family background, Siddhartha's father was King Suddhodana, the ruler of the Shakya clan, and his mother was a queen, Maya Devi. According to tradition, Siddhartha was born under a sal tree while his mother was traveling. Sadly, Queen Maya died shortly after his birth. The four major sights. One day, Siddhartha saw an old man, a sick man, a dead body, a monk. These sights made him realize that suffering, diseases, old age, and death are unavoidable part of human life. This deeply disturbed him. At the age of 29, Siddhartha left his palace, family, and luxurious life. He became an ascetic in search of truth and a solution to human suffering. This event is known as the Great Renunciation, Enlightenment. After years of meditation and self-discipline, Siddhartha meditated under the Bodhi tree at Bodh Gaya in Bihar. He attained enlightenment, meaning complete knowledge and understanding of life. From then on, he was known as Gautam Buddha, the enlightened one. Buddha's first sermon. Buddha delivered his first sermon at Sarnath near Varanasi. The sermon was called Dharma Chakra Pravartana, meaning turning the wheel of law. Here he explained the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path. The Four Noble Truths. The Four Noble Truths explain the nature of suffering and how to overcome it. They form the foundation of Buddhist philosophy. Four Noble Truths are: life is full of suffering. That is called dukkha. Life is full of suffering. That is called dukkha. Pain, illness, loss, and dissatisfaction are part of life. Desire, cause of suffering. Craving for pleasure, wealth, and power lead to unhappiness. Ending desires and ends suffering. If desire are controlled, suffering can be removed. Eightfold path lead to the end of suffering. Following the right path bring liberation. Now we are going to discussing about Eightfold Path. The Eightfold Path is the middle path, avoiding extreme luxury and extreme hardship. It guides people towards moral living, mental discipline, and wisdom. Right view. Understanding the Four Noble Truths. Next one is right thought. Developing thoughts of kindness and non-violence. This help develop correct understanding and intentions. Third one is right speech. Speaking truthfully and kindly. Fourth one is right action. Avoiding violence, stealing, and wrongdoing. Fifth one is right livelihood. Earning a living honestly. This promote ethical behavior in daily life. Then the sixth one is right effort. Cultivating a good thoughts. The seventh one is right mindfulness. Being aware of thoughts and actions. The eighth one is right concentration. Practicing meditation. These eightfold path help to control the mind and develop inner peace. Next, the follower of Buddhist is Emperor of Ashoka. Emperor Ashoka and the Buddhism. Emperor Ashoka of the Mauryan dynasty was the greatest supporter of Buddhism. After the Kalinga War, he felt deep sorrow due to massive loss of life and adopted Buddhism. Ashoka gave up violence and followed the principle of peace, non-violence and compassion. He spread Buddhism by sending missionaries to Sri Lanka, China and other religions. 4 holy places of Buddhism. The first one is Lumbini. Birthplace of Buddha is Lumbini. Next one is Bodh Gaya, place of enlightenment. Sarnath, first sermon. Kushinagar, place of Mahaparinirvana, the death of Buddha. These places are sacred to Buddhists. Symbol of Buddhism. The wheel of Dharma, the lotus and the Bodhi tree are main important symbols of representing peace and enlightenment. Buddhist literature. The famous Buddhist literatures are Buddhist arts and stupas. Stupas are dome-shaped buildings built over Buddha's relics. Examples: Sanji Stupa. Sculpture and paintings show scenes from Buddha's life and Jataka tales. The agenda paintings are very famous. Buddhist literatures are written by mainly in Pali Sanskrit. And the Tripitaka, one of the example of Buddhist literature. The major 3 Tripitaka are Vinaya Pitaka, Sutta Pitaka, Abhidhamma Pitaka. Now we are discussing about decline of Buddhism in India. First one was revival of Hinduism. Over time, Hinduism absorbed many Buddhism ideas and practices. Hindu reformers like Shankaracharya re-established Hindu philosophy, reducing Buddhism appeal. Next one, division of Buddhism. The Buddhism split into many sects such as Hinayana, Mahayana and Vajrayana. Third one was foreign invasions. Muslim invasions from the 8th to 12th centuries destroyed many Buddhist temples. Conclusion. The Buddhism teaches peace, love and mindfulness. Its message continues to inspire millions around the world. Buddhism began as a path to end suffering and seek inner peace. Though it declined in India, its universal message of compassion, wisdom and mindfulness continues to inspire people worldwide. Now we are move on to our next topic, Jainism. Jainism in India. Introduction. Jainism is one of the oldest religions of India, originating in ancient times. It emphasizes non-violence, truth, self-discipline and spiritual purification. Jainism believes that the soul is eternal and can attain liberation through right conduct, knowledge and faith. Unlike many religions, Jainism does not believe in creator God, but focuses on individual effort to achieve salvation. Jainism developed mainly in the 6th century BCE during a period of religious reform in India, alongside Buddhism. Now we are discussing about jewels of Jainism, 3 Ratnas. The core philosophy of Jainism is based on the 3 jewels. That's called Ratnatraya, which guide a person toward liberation. Right faith. The first one is right faith. Belief in the true nature of reality and Jain teachings. Faith in the teaching of the Tirthankaras help to remove doubt and ignorance. The second one is right knowledge. Correct understanding of the soul, karma and universe. Knowledge free from superstition and false beliefs, gained through the study, reflection and guidance. The third one is right conduct. Living a life of moral discipline. Practicing non-violence, truth, honesty, celibacy and non-attachment. This includes ethical behavior in daily life. Together, 3 jewels lead a person toward moksha. Now we are discussing Tirthankaras. Tirthankaras are spiritual teachers and saviors who show the path to liberation. Jainism recognized 24 Tirthankaras. They achieved enlightenment and guided others to spiritual freedom. Important Tirthankaras. The first one is Rishabhanatha, first Tirthankara. Next one is Parshvanatha. Parshvanatha is 23rd Tirthankara. Mahavira, 24th and last Tirthankara is Mahavira. Mahavira is born in Vaishali, now is located at Bihar. Renounced worldly life at the age of 30. Attained enlightenment after 12 years of severe penance. Preached ahimsa, self-control and equality. He systemized Jain teachings. Now we are discussing about dressing style of Jains. Jain monks and nuns follows strict rules regarding dress depending on their sect. Digambara, monks do not wear clothes, symbolizes complete renunciation and detachment. Believe clothing is a form of possession. The second one is Svetambara. Svetambara monks and nuns wear white clothes. White symbolizes purity and non-attachment. Lay followers dress simply and modestly, avoiding leather and silk in many cases to prevent harm to living beings. Now we are discussing about rituals and practices. Jain rituals focuses on spiritual purification rather than worship of gods. Majority practices are ahimsa, meditation, paryushana, shalekhana. Ahimsa, absolute non-violence in thought, word and action are called ahimsa. Fasting, observation to purify the soul. Meditation, for self-discipline and inner peace, we must do meditation. Paryushana, Paryushana, important Jain festival of forgiveness and repentance. Okay, now we are discussing about important Jain sport in India. Jainism has many sacred pilgrimage centers. Major Jain pilgrimage sites are Sharavana Belagola, that was located in Karnataka. Statue of Bahubali. Next one is Mount Abu, that is located in Rajasthan. Dilwara temples. Next one is Pavapuri, that is located in Bihar. Nirvana place of Mahavira. These sites reflect Jain architectural excellence and devotion. Now we are discussing about important symbols of Jainism. First one is Ahimsa hand symbol, palm with a wheel or chakra and word Ahimsa. Swastika. Swastika represents four states of existence. Heavenly beings, humans, animals or plants, hell beings. Next one is Om. Om represents the essence of the five supreme beings. Next one is Jain emblem. Jain emblem combines wheel, hand and motto. Okay. Now we are discussing about declining of Jainism in India. Despite its strong philosophical base, Jainism saw a decline over time. The reasons for decline are strict rules difficult for common people. The next one is rise of Bhakti movement and popularity of Hinduism. Jain monks avoided agriculture and violence-related professions are the main causes of declining of Jainism in India. Next one is limited spread beyond certain regions. However, Jainism still survives strongly in states like Gujarat, Rajasthan, Karnataka and Maharashtra. Now we are going to conclude our topic. Jainism has made a significant contribution to Indian culture, especially in promoting non-violence, ethical living, and environmental awareness. Its teaching remain relevant in modern times, emphasizing peace, self-discipline, and respect for all living beings. Though the number of followers declined, Jainism continues to influence Indian philosophy, education, and moral values. Thank you, everyone. Have a good day.